Well, good morning, guys. It is a cold morning, minus 15 this morning. We are getting feed mixed right now. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I am just drinking my morning coffee. The family is gone this morning. They went to town to do some shopping and stuff. So I'm finishing up coffee by myself. Then we're gonna wrap things up in here, head out, get some work done. Gonna get the car started and warmed up a little bit. So when I was mixing feed this morning, it was minus 16. It feels a little warmer now, but not much. It's chilly. Okay, calves are fed. We are in the shop. We're gonna start off, we're charging this battery up. I just found out recently, which I should have figured before, but you charge the battery every winter. It helps the longevity of it, in theory. So in my last video, if you haven't watched, you go back and watch it. I drained this gearbox right here. Or it's not a gearbox, I forget what it's called, but I call it a gearbox. And I put oil in there. I thought it'd go down into there, because it is connected. What I am gonna do is take this off and try to put oil straight into the gearbox. I want to clean it up a bit, but what better time to show off my Christmas presents from my in-laws than right now. So these three things here are from my brother-in-law. And if you've watched the channel before, he did make an appearance a while ago. He is from Wisconsin.
I'm from Wisconsin.
Just got married, I don't know, a few months ago. So he got me the impact set here. It's got, not sure honestly what it all has. Haven't looked too much at it yet. But a lot of things that I will use. This, it's got, what is it? 3/8 to 5/8. Light, which I'm gonna use all the time. How do we turn it on again? There's a button somewhere. And it's also got this, which you can clip on, and a magnet on it as well. So here's the, let's see how bright it is. So thank you, Jed. I better charge this. And then from my mother and father-in-law, heated gloves, which is absolutely crazy. I better charge those as well. Haven't used them yet, but this morning I was kind of wishing I had them. Okay, got the batteries charging for the heated gloves. Gonna go over and plug the light in. I was hoping to use it right away, but I think it's almost dead. If you've seen anything you liked, I'll put a link for everything that's here in the description. If you're gonna buy it, you can go ahead and click the link. I actually initially went in the house and got this light to use now, but guess I gotta charge. Ugh. You see how this has a tip and this doesn't? Well, luckily we found that tip and we just got to put it on so we don't have to buy a new one. Okay, good enough. For anyone that wonders what these are, these go on the flex head on the sides, kind of funnel the wheat or beans into the head, or like separate what kind of splits what goes in and what stays out. I did have a reel come too far ahead and scrape this up, and actually what this is just silicone I put on here. Looks like it's coming off now, but there was actually a hole right in here which I patched up. Dad's coming to pick me up any minute now. We're gonna go out for lunch since our women folk are gone. My mom went with Emily to town, So they're doing some shopping there. So we're gonna grab a bite to eat here shortly. I'm just waiting for them to come any minute now. So lunch was delicious, thanks for asking. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna fold this pump down and hopefully we can drain this gearbox a little bit better. I forgot to bring the jack over for the pump, but this will work. We're gonna unhook the pump, take this tractor for a spin, and drop all the oils on it. And I am talking all the oils. Rear planetary, front axle, front hubs, hydraulic oil, and motor oil. All the oils. We're dropping them all. Last year, we did not do the hydraulic oil, we did all the others. Sometimes we aim for every other year with hydraulic. I'm not sure what to think of that. Let me know what you think of that. Maybe I should be doing them every year. I'm starting to kind of wonder. But anyway, we're going to take this for a spin. Oh, almost fell. We're going to take this for a spin and warm all the oils up. Cruising. Okay, we got the front axles dropped, we got the front hubs dropped, we got the rear, we got the rear planetaries dropped. Now we're gonna drop the hydraulic oil. I forget exactly how much hydraulic oil this tractor holds, but I think it's like 50 or 60 liters. I'm trying to think now. Is it more like 80? I forget actually. It's a lot. Alrighty. I can't say this too often, but this tractor officially has no oil in it. Yes, I have the keys pulled. So I'm just loosening this up. I'm not going to change the filter tonight. This is the motor oil. But if you loosen it up and you let air in there, it drains a little bit more. So that's what I want to do, make sure it all drains. And we won't top anything up tonight. We'll let everything drain. And we're going to go feed calves soon here. Before we do that, we got an issue here. Got a little bit that's not draining. Right. You can see there's a bit in there. If we put this light up here somewhere, and I stick my finger in there, oh, it's not that much. It's not actually like it looks. Enoch. It's good enough in Pennsylvania Dutch, or something like that. If you know Pennsylvania Dutch, I'm sure it's nothing like that. My dad speaks it, I don't, but I've heard a lot of phrases over the years. What in the world happened here? This was not here this morning. Hey, you okay? You okay? I don't know what happened. I don't know what kind of bird that is. I'm not a bird expert. Maybe you can let me know. Hawk? Something? Owl? So yes, we're feeding the calves here, and we still have 10 calves. We haven't got any more for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe. But we're getting them done. And same old, same old. So the water froze. It is no longer flowing, unfortunately. We get a warmer spell soon, and yeah, not good. Well, we are finishing up mixing feed. I gotta put water in the mixer yet. There's somebody in my way. Well, he moved now, but he was in my way. I don't know if he's going in or coming out. Feeding the heifers. Hopefully he looks behind him before he backs into me. I have no more on here. I got in the shop here and I thought it feels a little bit cold in here. Well, the furnace is not running. It's low on oil, but it's not right out. So I'm gonna get a bit put in there and see if what happens. We just use diesel fuel to run it. So we're gonna go over, grab some diesel fuel, put it in, see if that's a problem. Trying out my new heated gloves today. Pretty nice. It's almost hardly cold enough, but definitely keeps the fingers warm. This transfer tank comes in pretty handy. All right, let's see how much it takes to fill it up. Okay, so it must be 600 liter. I forgot how big it was, but that makes sense. Fueling. It must have like just shut off because it's not cold in here yet. I have it set at 60, which is pretty warm. I don't normally have it set that warm, but due to working with oils and stuff, I do. And it's only down to like 50, so it must have just shut off. Charge the battery up here. I tried to charge it before and it didn't say full when it was done. It said 0.0. Don't know why. So I did it again. Like the look of that a bit better. While I'm waiting, I have not dropped the oil from this gearbox here yet. Whoa. It takes extreme pressure oil, which you can see is red. And it's supposed to be a 75W140. I'm not sure the number we use. I just know it's an extreme pressure oil and it works. And honestly, now that I'm seeing it come out of here, I'm not sure that it would have to be changed. Huh. We got it running again. It turns out it wasn't out of fuel. There's no pressure coming out, so I took the filter off and I thought I'd wash it. It looked clean. Put it back in, it started, so I don't know. Does anyone else feel like a dentist when they use one of these? So, one nice thing with having all the same tractors, they all take the same engine oil filter. All three of our Deutzes. Okay, I'm calling it a little bit of an early night tonight. Emily and I are going on a date, so that'll be it for the night. And we'll see you guys in the morning, bright and early. Fueling. Good morning, guys. It is another day here at Pond Bank Farms. Another day of opportunity to get a lot of work done. We're gonna start off by the normal things, feeding calves, mixing feed. And then we are going to try to get some shop work done before tonight. I do have to help with milking and doing the calves tonight. So Jake's going away Not sure. I forget where he's going, but doesn't matter. The point is, tonight I'm on milking duty. I got a new coat, by the way. I was out of working winter coats. I had 3 nice winter coats I've used over the past 3 years, and at the end of every year, the zipper stopped working. So I went out and I spent big money on a nice coat, and it is nice and warm. If anyone's looking for a nice winter coat, I'll put a link in the description, but forget what kind it is. Dakota. All right, that is the morning chores that are done for these calves now. Just gotta check, see if they need chop, which, wow, they're really starting to eat, as you can see. And they are right off to eating. They're really starting to take off now. It's fun to watch. These 2 veal calves outside at our place here, these are the youngest ones. They're doing extremely well. I gave them chop the other day. Let's see if they ate any. Well, you can see they picked away a little bit at it, but they're definitely the youngest for, it definitely shows. Always a nice view to watch these cows eating right when their feed's pushed up. And I could sit here and watch it all day, but unfortunately, got work to do. Got the tractor started, gonna start mixing feed. Got some oil here, some brake oil. The must leak a bit somewhere. The brakes are starting to, you gotta press them down a little bit too far. So it is a little bit better. It didn't make quite as big of a difference as I was hoping, but definitely more brake there now. It still does go in further than I would like. This one doesn't work, but one is better than none. And out to get some bales. In the last video, I talked about potentially getting the air seeder or corn planter in the shop. Sorry to tell you guys, I don't think that is going to happen in this video. We ended up dropping all the oils on the 6185 instead, and we got to refill that. Hopefully we can get started at that today. I do have to milk tonight, so we'll see how much time I get for that. I got to go and start milking. I think Dad should be here any minute. Okay, we are started to milk now. Dad had taken a milker to get fixed today. It wasn't working quite right, so he's got it back here now. We're just gonna grab it out of the truck. Whew, it's getting cold again. Okay, so I guess it should be fixed now. Well, we just got to go around this corner, and then we're on the home stretch. Can't wait. We're on the home stretch. We are on the home stretch. Yes, let's go. We have 4 more cows to milk. Almost done. Yes, we do have a bucket cow. Utterly beautiful. See what I did there? I'm a dad, so I get to make jokes like that now. Utterly tremendous. Utterly. I tell you what, it is just so nice to have a YouTube channel where I can share these jokes and you can find it as humorous as I do. We are milking the bucket cow. We're pretty much done here now. I'm gonna have to feed him a bit when we're done milking, and then the veal calves have to get fed yet as well. Okay, nothing left to do in here but feed them. Well, girls, until next time. Okay, we're just in here feeding the calves, and all the other calves are done drinking except for the oldest calf kind of ironically enough, the oldest calf somehow takes the longest to drink. I don't know why. She's kind of always been that way, or he. I always say she. It's a kind of a habit because I'm not used to working with bull calves. Well guys, I guess that'll be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If this was your first time watching one of my videos and you really enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe so it'll pop up in your feed next time. Share it to a friend if you have someone that would enjoy watching these videos. Okay guys, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.